Hi, parents. I am super excited today because I have an amazing woman here with us to share with you about how she can contribute to our community and what we're going through. Cristina is a confidence and holistic life coach and healer. She helps women discover their inner healing power and overcome self-love and confidence challenges so they can feel peace, love, connect with their confidence, achieve their goals, and have fulfilled lives. And who doesn't want that? Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Kimberly. I'm very happy to be here and be able to support and provide some value.
So tell me your story. Tell me about you and how you got here.
So for me, many years ago, I was in a situation where I was feeling alone. I was feeling unworthy. I was pretty much disconnected from myself, my emotions, from life. I even moved to a new country, and I realized that no matter how much I tried and kept doing things, I was repeating the same situations, the same patterns, not feeling that I could achieve things or really feel good about myself. I was feeling the same void. So I realized that it was not about moving or changing outside. It was really about myself. And I was able to get out of that situation, release those blockages that I was carrying, just having them from my childhood, most of them, and connect with my power, feel confident, worthy, feel good enough. And I started manifesting what I truly wanted in my life. So I believe in the power of self-love to change our lives and also to change the world. And this is why I not only learned all these coaching techniques and healing techniques, but I also got certified and started supporting women who are dealing with similar struggles as I did.
That's awesome. That's so important. And I know that we're both dedicated to helping people who are struggling at the moment with something. So now that we know why that is so near and dear to your heart, how can people in this group particularly, but anybody, parents with difficult exes or others struggling, use this in their own lives?
Well, from my life experience and from working with clients, this is very powerful because it stems from putting ourselves first. When we realize that we have been all this time putting others first, looking for outside validation and struggling with setting boundaries, this work is very powerful and important because we start putting ourselves first. We start setting boundaries. We start dealing or avoiding those stressors or toxic people around us and really healing from within and realizing that there are many blockages that we don't know that are there, that are sabotaging our goals, our happiness, and what we really want.
I could not agree more. That's why I really wanted to have you on here because I feel like we're so on the same page about that. So what are the 3 challenges that your clients face the most?
The top 3 challenges that my clients face are, first of all, looking for external validation. So this is mainly looking for love outside, for situations and other people and the partner or the boss or the job, anything else to make you feel worthy, to feel you good enough. And we tend to work too much or to look for validation or fill those voids with different things or persons, but it's really not there where the solution lies. So it's really one of the main challenges is that they are looking for external validation when everything is and comes down to ourselves.
Exactly. And I think that's how a lot of people in this group got in trouble, myself included, is, you know, trying to get that from somebody else, and then it doesn't work out, and then that person isn't even cooperating, much less on your side, much less, you know, they've unplugged you from your validation source and they're completely against you. And so, yeah, so we work to build up that inner self validation so that we can be strong, stay strong against that. Sorry, I interrupted you. What else?
No, I love that you complemented with your own experience, and that's definitely it. I would be studying and getting degrees and doing, and looking for outside things until I realized, first of all, this is exhausting. Second of all, no one is gonna give it to me. I felt even more alone, and I realized that the people I was looking for validation were not gonna give it to me. Like, stop looking outside, and I started looking and doing my job, realizing that those people, those situations were repeating because I had not healed and I had started running away from situations or thinking that I had finished a situation or a relationship or whatever, or a job. But since I didn't do the work, I didn't actually heal and learn from those situations, they showed again. Different country, same boss. Different country. So it was like, okay, no, this is too much, too clear. The other challenge that people face when it comes to self-love in the people that I work with is negative self-talk. A lot. That's one of the main things we work together, because we sometimes don't realize how much of what we tell ourselves every day is just coming from what we've been told growing up, or what we've been telling ourselves forever, but we don't realize how much that is an autopilot.
Yeah.
And how much everything starts with our thoughts, everything. So that affects how we feel, that affects what we do, what affects how we look at the world, and how much we can achieve and what we attract. So that's one of the biggest challenges, and we work through that. And they really get a lot of relief once they start being more aware, and also releasing the situations that are connected to the negative self-talk, because there's a lot of healing involved in the work that we do with my clients.
Of course.
And the third one is that they are putting everyone else first, and they are putting themselves last, and not scheduling time for themselves, and forgetting that when they give their word to themselves, that is important, and that's very important. So we also work through that, realizing how much they forget about themselves, getting themselves to put themselves first, and scheduling time for self-love, which is very powerful.
And I must say that it kind of goes hand in hand. So I'm just thinking about my clients, of course. I'm thinking about the parents dealing with difficult exes. So much of their energy is focused on the difficult ex, if they could just take some of that focus, put it back on themselves, and start building up their own, self-care, self-love, self-validation, it would be huge.
Definitely. I mean, like, I didn't have my first years of marriage were not paradise at all. Not at all. And there's a saying we have that is that if you have not healed these blockages and if you have not given yourself that love, you can go into a room full of princes and you can choose a prince and you will turn him into a frog.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you can attract or resource or get the best out of someone else or get someone to love you if you don't love yourself first.
Yeah.
And if you can go to a room, still, there are lots of princes and you might be the one choosing the only frog. It's coming from here. So for me, it took a lot of inner work, stop focusing, as you said, and what I didn't like in my relationship and all the struggles and challenges that I had, and realizing I attracted this. What do I get to heal? What's going on here? And through that, the relationship changed. And I've done that with clients who have also separated and who have challenging situations with partners or exes, and they take back their power.
Yes.
They realize that they can feel peace despite what the other person does. And through feeling peace, the other person will be less prone to just do something that will trigger them. So, yes.
Yeah, it's a simple fact that we attract what we think we deserve, and we have what we think we deserve. And that's why you can walk into a room of princes and be like, yeah, nobody here for me. Doesn't matter how great they are or whatever it is you think you're looking for. If you don't feel worthy of that, you will not choose that.
Mm-hmm. Powerful. Yes.
So anything more about how you help people overcome these obstacles?
Yes. I have a 90-day program where I work with people, mainly women, with 3 things. We work internally. That means a lot of healing, all these blockages, negative self-talk, all these things that stem from childhood or past experiences. Then we work externally, so that more coaching, holistic lifestyle, mindset, so actually what we can create consciously. And then with connection. Because of my situation, of how I dealt, and I was able to overcome as similar situations, I created a program to support women in the same way. And that's the main tool that I have to support women. And I also have a guide. I have a guide that they can download and
Wonderful.
they can start getting some support, some guidelines and tools of things that they can start doing in their lives and take back their power, and also turn that negative self-talk into confidence. And I will share the link now with Kimberly so she can share it with you.
I sure will. It's right there or right there. I'm not really sure yet. But it's totally available. I'll make it available for sure. And is there any other way that people can find out more about you?
Definitely. I would love to connect. I have a community on Facebook where I support women struggling with self-love challenges, with their confidence, also with their health, so they can have a holistic lifestyle, holistic health. and with inspiration and tools, many different tools. So the community is called Powerful Confident Warrior Women.
Wow, that's awesome.
And you can also find me on Instagram as Coach Cristina Pettersen with 2 T's. And I'm also on LinkedIn with my name, Cristina Pettersen Carpio.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kimberly.
I
Thank you,
really
everyone.
appreciate you being here. And I'll put all the links in wherever it's appropriate for me to put the links for this interview. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.